Hello, we're back. Um, some of you remember the other night, the last episode. We went out to run two lines. I think it was. Pretty sure that's what we ran the other day. Was just two lines, just to get a feel of what was going on. It might have been three. It wasn't. I don't think it was quite that many, but it might have been. But anyway, we ran a couple lines, made a couple dollars. I think we were up to like 300,000 when I finally left. Um, so anyway, I came in yesterday and I went ahead and tried a new technique or strategy or whatever, trying to figure out how we could actually not have to make double trips. You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out here and we're gonna make one more run, and I'm gonna show you guys just how we're gonna make two runs basically. I'm gonna drop the first lines and then I'm gonna go back and we're gonna drop the second. Um, Let me make sure we're good to go. And you can see we are up to $1.2 million now. Um, this method was very effective, very quickly. Let's see here. I need to make sure we had fishing gear. Okay, we have the bait. Um, we got all of this. We have the best hook. We have the best knife. And we have the best binoculars. Or monoculars. It's just one eyeball. Okay, that's fine. I did make the lighting a little better, brighter, but it doesn't really look like it's helping too much. But anyway, is right. Let's go to the bar, see if we got any tips. Yeah, we'll take it. I don't know why, but we'll take it. Dock maintenance. We're good on the hull. Whoops, my bad. Okay, all that's good. Oh yeah, let's do this. There, that's much better. Okay, and let's take a look here. The Lenore is available. It is slow. um, from what I understand, it is very slow, but it is the next apparent step up. Right, here we go. The next step up from where we are right now because it does long line net and crabbing. Um, then of course you have this one, which is looks like just basic deep line. And harpoon, but still harpoon and me, that's probably not going to happen properly. Um, it's going to happen, but it ain't going to happen right. Harpoon boat, another harpoon boat with deep lines. Let's see here, and you get to the bigger boats. Okay, so we'll probably be looking at either one of these two, I think. I don't know about deep line fishing, but we're going to try it. You know what I'm saying? Got to do it. Got to do something. Got to do something because lobster season, I think, is coming to an end, right? Fish types, fish seasons. Yeah, ends May 31st. Um, and then of course you get the tuna and the pollock and the redfish and haddock, and you are right at the very end of lobster season right now. So I wouldn't doubt that a lot of the lobster is just going to start going bye bye. Just not too many much. Um, let's see where we are right now. Okay, we're here. We can go right here. Yeah, let's go there. Yeah, put us out here in the middle of map nowhere. Okay, so let's quickie wiki travel here and then up to here. I think that's pretty close to where I want to be. I've been following. these guys for a minute. I'm not out fishing them or anything like that, although it wouldn't be that hard. Okay, so let me get up, get you up. Okay, now what we're going to do to start this, we're going to automatically drop the first. Then we're going to go to the map. And I think we were already doing this the other night. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were. So what we're going to do is we're going to let the boat go ahead and do an auto. Hopefully it goes straight. I don't know that it will. I don't know that it won't, but we'll see. Um, okay, so let's go down. And the boat should start spooling up. There it goes. Let's put this in here. Now the only difference between what we were doing the other night and what I figured we could do yesterday was what I had mentioned: 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Get it. Next. This way, you know you're leaving enough room. Why did the boat stop? That is so annoying. 1004, 1005. Get it. See, the boat just slows down all by itself. No reason. It's just like, whenever. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Get. What this is doing is making sure that you have more than enough interval between your buoys, so that when you come back through and you empty a pot, you can just drop that sucker right back in. See, and that right there is what's gonna. It kills me every freaking time because I am so used to just hitting the button when that bar turns black. 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, go. But yeah, I got so used to doing that yeah, it just became a habit. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, gone. This way, it's not like you have to be perfect between your pots to make sure that you can double drop them. You've got a little bit of room to actually play with here. 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, gone. And unfortunately, this is the most fun part of all of this. Or the fastest, anyway. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, gone. Bye. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, gone. Simple, right? Hold up. How long is that one? 2 hours and 5 minutes. So we're gonna let it sit there for another, screw it, 18 hours, 19 hours. Let's give it 19 hours. It's 0600. Nah, you know what? Let's just give it 20. Right before sunup. Oh well. What you gonna do? I hear dolphins. I don't see no dolphins. I hear 'em. I ain't see much of nothing out here though. I'll tell you that right now. It is dark. D-A-R-K dark. Very, very dark. I mean, it's like somebody just turned the lights off in this game and just said, all right, here's your boat. Here's a couple screens down in the lower freaking corners. Uh, I guess it's always darkest before the sunrise, right? Ain't that what they say? And before we get into that, let's make sure you are set to 0. There we go. I don't want this boat going anywhere. Just stay where you are. There. Isn't that much better? I did put the field of view for first person back down to about 65 to 70, I think. Oh my. Yeah, that will never work. Okay. Um, your guess as good as mine, and I see eyeballs. No, I don't like seeing the lobster's tentacles underneath, and that's fine. If we only get one freaking lobster per pot, then that's what we get. But we get a lot of weight, and usually it'll take care of us. I see we do have quite a bit. Well, not really. Not anymore. Maybe they'll migrate to that little area. Not sure why the engine does that. It goes all the way up to full steam, then rolls back down by itself. Even with my finger still just firmly mashing the W key, it's still like, no, no. We're going to go ahead and go back down to 0 real quick here. The engine needs a break, you know. AI knows best, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe it happens in real life too. Or it could just be the fact that the boat's telling me, hey, um, it's time for a new boat. And there we go. No wasted time. I don't suppose. I don't know if it would actually be faster if we um, did just put all of these out and go all the way up to the end of the string and then come back and pick them all up and then go all the way back to the beginning and put them all out again. I don't know. Maybe. But it looks like my lobsters are starting to move. They're migrating. So we're gonna have to find them again. Now. Now. Oh yeah. I saw something flash out there. Yep, there it is. I did smash these next three pretty close to each other because I goofed up and dropped them right at, right when the bar turned black. And sometimes this boat, it's really slow to react to slow itself down to zero. It will sit there just, cruising right along until it's just like, okay, well, I guess we're at zero now. We'll maintain. And at that point, you're already really close to the next line. But, it's just something I got used to. Used to well enough to make $1 million anyway. Let's see, where's the next one? It's got to be pretty close. I'm pretty certain of that. There it is, right there. You want to go now, please? Thank you. Cut it back. There we go. Cut it back now. Roll into the zone. I said roll into the... Good gosh. We didn't get up high enough in speed. But we get up to speed so fast in this thing. It'll push that buoy right through the zone in a heartbeat. See, it's still pushing us down. I don't know. Open. All I want to see is the smooth heads. I'll take a winky, a pirate or a winky, but I'm not taking anything that I can see. No, see like that? No. That's a winky. He's got one eyeball that you can see, or one hole there on the right. The one on the left you can't see. There's another winky. Well, no, I see. Oh, no. Come here. You don't get out of it that easy. Back in the water with you. All right. Pressing on to the next one. And your weights are right here on the map. We're at 1,730 out of 24,251. Usually we get right around 5,000 pounds per line or per rotation. It's not a whole lot, but it gets us where we're going, I reckon. At least until we get a better ship here in a little bit. And we have employees that can actually figure out sizes much better than we can. Because it could be that I'm throwing away a hell of a lot of profit. I mean, it really could be. I don't know. No, damn it. That's twice. Go, 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 gorilla. Okay. See, we backed up all the way back to 5. Um, when I caught that last buoy, we were reversing. And I don't know, it waited until it hit 0, and I said, okay, I'll maintain right here. Okay, slow down through the zone. I hit it just a slight bit second too quick. And by the time I hit it twice, we were already through the zone. And we are still going backwards again. I can feel it. I'm keeping you. You know, there we go. I feel silly if I don't keep them and they're actually worth money. You know what I'm saying? It's like, ah, oh, damn it. All right, where's the next? All right, extra spacing between this one and that one. And you can see down here, there are still crabs down here. They're spotty now. I'm just taking care of the spots, hopefully. Okay, decelerate into the zone and leave you right beside the boat. Ow, ow, let me go. This table will, like I said, it will grab you. And all you can do is press V to put yourself back in the captain's seat. F or V again to switch to first person, and F and get your butt up out of there again. Is what is. No. That one looked kind of droopy-eyed. Okay, let's not do that. Let's do this. It does get kind of, I don't know, confusing if you're, you know, doing it over and over, and then you're just like, did I? Oh, no. I went ahead and marked these because we're going to be doing some probably deep line fishing or long line or some line or some a line. We're going to be throwing a line in the freaking ocean, man. Our line's going to have a lot of hooks on it. But we do have another month left of lobster fishing, I think. Pretty certain. Hey. These are babies. Oh man, itty bitty. But that one was. We may have to find another crawl somewhere. because I think this one's a number 2, which means it's not very dense, I'm pretty sure. But it's made us money. It's done really well for us. Um, I haven't pulled up a pot yet that had less than, let's say, 6 lobsters in it. And 6 is like 12, I guess. Because I'm sure 5 or 6 lobsters don't equate to 475 pounds. Come on. The buoy isn't in the hull area. The buoy is not in the hull area. We passed it. Because you said the buoy was not in the hull area. It's okay. It's one of those things that, I don't know. I guess it works for me sometimes, and other times I go right on past the buoy. Yeah, we got 3,886 pounds worth of lobsters at this point. But you see down here, they're spread out, but it's almost like you have to actually stop right on top of them and drop down on top. I know that's the way you have to do it up north, because there's just no way you can actually put this thing on autopilot and have it do what we did to drop off all of these pots. There's just not enough room. Well, not where it was saying that the lobsters were anyway. Here, I'll show you. See, it's saying that they were right from here to here and then from here up. But if you go up and you look at the map in here, this is mostly, little islands and peninsulas and stuff like that in here. So you kind of have to go up and you drop your stuff right on top, which is not hard if you have, say, Lenore or something like that. From what I've seen, as long as you have employees, you can always just sit in the captain's seat and just drive right up to where you see more of these little suckers on the ground and plop them right on down. But doing it by yourself is kind of a pain because it's not impossible. You can do it, but yeah. And as mentioned in the last episode, do not leave these blue boxes on the table. You will not be able to do. You won't be able to fast travel, and you won't be able to pick up another pot until you do. You got to get it off. That was something that was frustrating me for like an hour. Not an hour, but for what felt like an hour. The first night that I played, when I was making my trip all the way up, that's pretty much what spurred that was I couldn't do anything. So, and turns out I had the box on the table. Um, but it was just as well because it wouldn't let me use my quick travel anyway, not for that mission. You had to drive it on your own. No routes, no markers, no plots. Hit the gas, see the scenery. Check out a couple lighthouses, clear up a couple boats along the way. Okay, and from here we go right back to the start. Just do that. Okay. Okay, fine, 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 fine. Now, come back here. All right, where was that other, is this it? Lobster 8 days ago. 18 days ago. Yeah, I went up here and I checked these out. There was nothing up there. I couldn't, I didn't see anything. I even followed the lines all the way up north. They had either been fished out or they just didn't exist. Might have to go down here and give this a shot when we get our new boat. All right, so let's go. And we'll be picking up our buoys this time. Um, let's see, we got 5,000 pounds. It wasn't a great run, but I didn't figure it would be. Like I said, it's coming up on the end of the season. One fishy. One little fishy. Bad fishy. Yeah, there's nothing there. I mean, there's these right here, but yeah. I think that area is pretty much fished out. We need to find something a bit more dense than that. Either that or we need to start fishing for these things here, the redfish and the pollocks, because they are absolutely crazy in here. You see this? We didn't even have to get a tip to find that. But I don't know if that's a lot. It looks like a lot to me. Why? Oh, wait. That's my fault. Yeah. I wasn't supposed to do that yet. We were supposed to do this, weren't we? Let's do this. Well, we just skipped time right until. Let's not go right. Why are you going right? Stop it. I'm pushing left. I mean, I get the whole prop thing and everything, but man, that's or the rudder. That's just too far. It's dark. I mean, it's really dark, and this buoy is not helping in the least. It's like, no, I don't want to help. I don't even know how I saw that. That was just really dark. The moon is shooting us with a laser. I mean, I knew we were, I don't know, that area that I had that last pot on was not great, but I didn't think we would be, quite that bad. I mean, there's still a lot of lobsters in the area, so to speak. Well, not really, not here. But we got a couple good ones out of nothing. Okay, let's do this. There we go. I figured this would take us a little further, but I guess we were in reverse. So we went backwards. Where are you? There you are. Oh, there's the wave going up right there. Come on. There we go. Man, I thought I hit that. I hit the E button, boy, and it just said no. I ain't coming in. I hit it again. Finally, it started to rise. But see, I don't know. This is another one of those games that it's like the way I play. Um, this one is basically money at this point isn't a big deal. Um, as long as you can afford to run your ship, whatever ship it is you have, and you can afford your equipment and gas, and you're not running into everything on the freaking map, you can make it, as long as you want, basically in your starter freaking boat. Um, there's nothing pushing you to do anything or do anything faster or better or anything else like that. Just, you know, do it at your own pace. Most folk just play this game because they like to fish. I like games, so that's what I'm doing. Is I'm playing a game while I'm doing something that I actually have had a lot of interest. I would never be able to do something like this because, well, my body's just not freaking what it used to be anymore. Um, only do so much. Everything's got a shelf life. All right, you're going back in, buddy. You're going back in too. I'll keep you. No. Hi. I I don't know. I thought we had um afforded far enough to actually get us out of the nighttime again, so we wouldn't be doing this in the middle of the night, right before freaking dawn. Man, it is so dark before dawn. Um, I don't want to have to do this again. Anytime we go fishing again, we're just gonna do it daylight to daylight. Um, I'm not going out at night again. I don't think. I don't. It's you just can't see anything. I took a picture um, for the screenshot of the game, and for whatever reason, Steam's just like, nah, I don't want that. So it didn't even show up. You would have thought that it would, if it was all nothing but black, it would just sit up. Here it is. It ain't worth much to look at, but there it is. No, didn't even do that. Huh, we are not doing so hot this trip, huh? That's alright. We'll find something else to do. Alright. But I think we have enough money to buy another boat, buy the equipment, um, uh, hire the new employees, and wow, hire the new employees and train them up. At least mostly. I don't think we can train them up that far, but I think we can. I think we can train them up a little bit. So I know their training's not cheap, but there you are. Okay, yeah, see, it's still wanting to go backwards. We're still in reverse. That's all right. Not a big deal. We're not putting them back out right now, so. If we were going to put them back out, that would be a really big deal. Um, I like the intervals that we have set up, but if the boat doesn't stop, and it wants to just keep on riding, which it is wont to do, um, well, you're going to wind up near your next buoy and you're going to have to backtrack. Either that or just put your pot in the back and just catch it on the next round. All right, I think we were going up through this way last time, so we should be off on a different group of lobster at this point, and hopefully that doesn't destroy us. It's not. We're not doing that good anyway, but not horrible. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll throw you back. We'll throw you back. Next. And you can still, man, these fish are still just dense out here. We're gonna have to thin that out at some point. It's just the cutting into a fish. I don't know that I like that. But I know we're gonna have to do it for the demo. So might as well hook it up and get it going. Come on now. Get up there. Get on up there. There you go. We just, I don't know, taking our damn sweet time, ain't we? But I mean, I can see as much as you can. Not much. um, maybe I should just turn off the lights on the boat until we get to where we're going or something. I don't know. Except for the searchlight. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's too dark. Boogeyman will get me. I can't have that. You got our other one over here? Man, that was kind of a harsh turn. Is that it? Or is that's it over here? That's a boat. See, it's hard to see anything. And I've turned up the lighting in the game. So, yeah, it's just dead dark. Let me pull up my John boat here. Because that's how I'm driving it. Like a little John boat. Maybe a canoe. A lot of these I used to keep. I know I did. Okay. Why are you out here at my buoys, mister? You trying to steal my crabs? Or lobsters? I should certainly hope not. I guess that is one thing, I don't know how much, they have to worry about people coming along stealing their pots or setting their overlapping their lines with their own lines. One fisher's lines are over the other fisher's lines or whatever. I, I can see that happening. All right, we're up to 9,411 pounds. Oh, this sucks. This is bad. Muy mal. Yeah. We'll take it. Okay, and that's basically how you add spacing between your pots, and you can just keep doing that over and over and over and over. Just keep running the same lines over and over. But you got to be careful because you will overfish an area. Um, That's why I was basically fishing a sporadic area rather than something that was really like this. You want something that's more like, I don't know, sporadic, where they're just gonna, But this is what it'll look like after you've run like 7 or 8 lines over them. They get, yeah, little holes. All right, we did wind up at 9,800 pounds. Let's go. Let's see. Where we go? Finance, fish prices, lobster. Lobster's down here, down at the bottom. I don't. Why don't you just let me click the one that I do want rather than clicking all of these extra ones? All right, so Ingalls, yeah, lobster's gonna be 773, 996 at Yarmouth, 1030 at Lunenburg, 1030 at Lunenburg, 1030 at Lunenburg, Lunenburg. That's fine. We're not doing anything else. Okay, let's go drive their market down. What? There. Yeah, so I'd like to sell my catch, 102,000 just for those two lines. Port reputation is plus 0.7%. Apparently we had nothing that was undersized, which is good. Okay, 102,000. We'll take it. Okay, before we do anything, let's go back here. Let's go to maintenance. Let's buy some gas. Let's repair the hull. Um, fishy. We're gonna leave this boat full. Uh, that way, if we come back to it, we've got everything we need. What is the date? Today is May the 2nd, so we don't have a whole lot of time left in the lobster world. So we had to have a boat that's capable of doing everything. Okay, give me just 1 second. She's back. Okay. Apparently the elderly folks were having their protest today. The town is, I guess, 60% elderly, and something like 35% freaking college kids, and 5% of us keeping it running. And that's what we got. Um, Shipyard available. Do we want the Lenore? It does long line. It's got sluggish controls. Harpoon and deep line. Harpoon, stable hull, rig for deep line. Did we not see another ship that was here? Yeah, this one does lobster too. Okay, let's do it. Let's take this one, I reckon. I reckon we're gonna have to take the tutorial. We have most of the equipment, I think. Um, select fishing gear. Buy long lines. How many can I have? 12? There. Okay. Really? Fine. So one. And buy a 250 hook long line. There. Jeez. Huh? No. There you go. Happy? Bait long lines. And and bait and unbaited long line with any type of bait. What? Uh, it, so you have to actually bait these before you leave the port. Is that it? Why would I want to do that? And why does this not work? Is my unlock not on? It is. It doesn't. There. How many monies we have left? 1,033,000. Well, I don't want a refund on anything. Um, exit port by pressing escape. I didn't even get a chance to upgrade this thing. Come on now. Open the maps to your marked area and follow the marker on top of your screen in third person mode. I'll die. It's just the unmarked area right here. I guess we can just go here. Why is it facing that direction? Stop it. What's the matter with you? Oh, she is slow. Slow, slow. Okay, now what? Okay, our area is over here to the left. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing at this point. None. Zero. So, this could be probably hilarious. It could also probably be one of the most frustrating things you've ever seen. Make your way to the marked area. We are at the marked area and there is a bunch of fish below us. Now that you reach the marked area, it's time to set your first long line. Okay. Go to first person perspective. All right. Move to the work deck. Work deck, work deck. Okay, I guess it's open the door out here and pick up a line bucket. There's a bucket. Place the bucket in the by the line setter. Which one's the line setter? Is this it? You a line setter? Oh no, you're a line hauler. How about you? Yeah, all right. Interact with the line setter. Hi, how you doing? Um, what's your name? Um, hi. What am I supposed to do here? Is there something I'm supposed? What the fuck? Wait. Okay, just click the freaking pot. There you go. That's all you had to say. Wait for the line drop to finish. Okay. Now that you, well, that wasn't hard at all. That was really freaking simple. I like that. Now that you set your first long line, you need to wait a minimum of 4 hours before you can pick it up. For the purpose of this tutorial, the time will skim 20 hours, but it says a minimum of 4 hours. Okay, fine. That's fine. Yeah, yeah. All right, now what? 20 hours is the optimum time a long line should stay in the sea. You can see this by looking at the outline color of the buoy on the map. The best time to pick up the line for the best yield is when the outcome is outline is blue and the wiki vendor blah 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 blah. Okay, damn. What do we do now? Now you need to haul the long line. In order to haul the long line, you need to position the boat such that both of the buoys are starboard on the right side of the boat. Of course it is. And at least one of the buoys is within a few meters of the line hauler. Okay. Highlighted green, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's basically the same as the other, just not, right? Because port is 4 letters and left is 4 letters, so starboard must be right. Ah, see how that works. I mean, I guess I could have just backed right up. I didn't feel a need to be all goofy like that now. All right. When hauling in a long line, you have to time your LMB when you collect each fish. What? The smaller the circle is, the better you perform and better your haul will be. What? Smaller the circle? What circle? Is there a circle? Press LMB to collect the fish. Finish hauling the long line. Okay. Red, missed. Yellow, okay. Green, good. Blue, perfecto. Best result. I don't know. Yeah, oh, okay. Do I have to wait until it gets to... Uh-huh. Right. No idea what the hell just happened. Um, I'm just waiting on the damn thing to get small. Alright, so I'm waiting for it to get itty bitty mini bitty. Like, right before it falls off the freaking line itself. Right? Grain. Meh. Okay. Well, other than the first few, we got this. I mean... Sorry. I'm pretty sure this boat has 2 employees, so yeah. We're gonna have 2 deckhands. Okay. Now I need to gut the fish. Ugh, really? Well, how about no? Okay. Move to the gutting table and interact with it. Is this the gutting table? I reckon so. Once you've pressed start, you need to hold down L and B and move the cursor from left to right in a continuous motion. Uh-huh. Try to keep the knife over marked path to maximize gutting quality of the fish. Okay. Um, I'm pretty sure that wasn't right. That's pretty bad. Uh, yeah, that sucked. Finish gutting the rest of this. Well, eh. Did I screw it up? I mean, if I screwed it up, I screwed it up. But damn, you don't have to lock up on me or anything. Am I left-handed? Is that what this is? Um. Oh, I'm not allowed to. Okay, I get it. That's not funny. I don't like it. Can we move on, please? Pretty please. Can we just move on? Ah, there it is. I don't know why it's clear. That should not be clear like that. You must keep. uh, I don't understand why it's not moving. It's just like, we're not going anywhere. Um, uh, 2 star. 3 star. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't like cutting fish. You wanna really? It, there. Is this where the mark is? Oh no, here it is back here. Where's the mark? Is there a mark? Tells you where you're supposed to cut. Nope. There you go. Am I done? Good job collecting the first long line of mission waypoint has been set on your map to another long line. That has been out for a number of hours already. Hurry to haul in this long line before too much time passes. Long line must be picked up before 48 hours have elapsed. 48 hours. Cool. Or else the line will be lost. The color of the buoys in the minimap indicate the amount of time they have been out for. Yeah. Um, do I have to do these fishies too? Hello? Um, we're just gonna leave these sitting here on the deck? Okay. Whatever you say, man. Where are we going? Oh, It's got to be the under another buoy. Can't be this buoy. It's got to be the another other buoy. Uh-oh. Damn it. Um, uh, okay, this poor fish. Now, first to get caught in the freaking leg, now they're getting stabbed by a freaking knife. Or a hook. Ooh, a redfish? Okay, so it gets down to blue. Oh, my bad. Gets down to blue. And then it starts going back up again. I'm pretty sure is what I just saw. Yep. And then you miss it altogether. Try getting the fish again. Okay, I tried getting the fish. One more time. Dun, 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 dun. Only a 3-star for that. You cereal. What are you doing, bro? Yeah, fuck it. That. There. I only get a 4-star? I went wrong somewhere? I mean, it's not like I'm shoving it through the fish. It just seems to be doing that all by itself. There we go. And color in the little blood spots right here. Yeah. Okay. Is that all we got? Hauling in your second long line. Yay. I told you this stuff takes forever for me. What do I do now? Deliver catch at port. Travel to the location marked on the map. What locate? Okay. Fine. Sheesh. Congratulations, you successfully completed the long line tutorial. Yazers! But what if I don't want those? Right? Let's see here. $13,000. Okay. Let's see. General. let's wait on that for a second. I don't need any of that yet. Maintenance. Somehow my hull had $18 worth of damage to it. Don't know how that happened. Sometimes things just happen, man. Yeah, we can afford that. That sucks, but we can afford that. Gotta have it. I gotta have searchlight. I can't do much without it in the dark. Okay, we are fully upgraded. I don't think we missed a single thing. Everything's owned. We're good. Rigging. Okay, we're already good for long line. I want it rigged for lobster fishing. Equipped. Good. Okay, so let's go to the fishy market. Get some fishy gear. Buy small pots. We're gonna buy these. How many do you hold? 30? I really have to do this 30 times, huh? Okay, we got the pots. We got the bait. We're down to 896,000. That should be all we need, I think. We already checked the tips here. We don't need those really. I don't think. We might. We just don't need it yet. Fish marquee. We've already got everything there. Towny Wowney. Crow. We need a crow. We don't have any crows. Let's get a crow for hire. We need a crow. Who's Rambo? Any of y'all Rambo? Like pot baiting and setting, right? And sorting crabs. And I don't think we need a crane operator, do we? Shouldn't have to be crane operator rated. We can't buy a machine gutter yet. Hand gutting, we're gonna need that soon, but not yet. Not yet. How much do you cost? You cost 25,000 to hire. Why would I want that when I can just pay for you and max you out? Pot hauling. That's what we need. Pot haulers. Wow. He's got a lot of stamina. Pot hauling. And I can only have 2? Is that right? I think. Josh. I'll hire him. He's mostly way up there. They don't cost much. Let's take them. Didn't I just hire her? Wait. I could have swore I just hit the button to hire them. On board? One. I have one. Okay, I got both of you. Yeah. Okay. So back. Crew house. I have nobody in the crew house. Train. Josh. Um, I want you, Matt. Why do these not work? This whole. What the hell? There. You maxed out? You're maxed out. Cooking. Machine gutting. I don't know about the stacking bit. I'm just basically okay, wasting money. Okay, fine. You're done. Um, not gonna go with machine gutting yet for you because yeah, long line hauling. No, we're not gonna go into any of that just yet. Not with you. I blew my money on the last feller. We're down to 70K. Um, and sorting crabs. Okay, there. Damn it. 89 years old. He's 152. So yeah. Okay, so let's go to the dock. Maintenance, biofuel. Okay, full. Okay. Figured for sure it was gonna have already. Um, let's see. V, F. Okay, we have all of our pots here. We have this here. We have these here. Well, okay then. Where are my troopers? Um, they're hiding somewhere in a hole. Maybe they're down here. You down here? I reckon not. This is my hole. Um, how to get in here from out there? Anyway, I guess they're below deck. That's what I'm gonna have to go with. They're below deck. Can I jump off? No, I reckon not. Can't jump at all. Okay, well, I guess we'll find out. Let's go to these guys. Um, I'm gonna put you on repair debate. Okay, he's there. I really don't know what he's gonna do. He's doing something. I guess the bait's different now. You done? Go lay down. Hmm. I just got a tip, but it's acting like I didn't get a tip at all. Um, Unless that was it, or I put that there myself. I don't know. Let's go down here and see if we see anything at all. I didn't see anything earlier. I remember this being here, and I went down here to check, and I didn't see any crabs. So maybe they done moved on. They said, "See ya, wouldn't want to be ya." All right. Um, which one of you was which? You were pot hauling. Okay, yeah, and you were pretty much everything, huh? No, you were pretty much everything, I think. Cooking? Yeah, I pushed you up. Sorting crabs, blah 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 blah. All right, I'm gonna put you bait and set pot, and I'm gonna put you, I guess, here. I don't know. Um, let's go. I guess they're ready to throw that thing whenever we run into some lobsties. Or yeah, but I am not seeing nothing down here. All right, well they're already ready to drop the next one. Go for it. What do you mean? What the hell are we hauling? What the hell are we hauling? I don't understand what's going on right here. Um, it won't let me grab it. So, what the actual hell? Wait, let's try it this way. It's just stuck. It's like it shouldn't be there, but there it is. All right, so let's. Well, it won't let me save the career. Fuck, fuck, fuck. All right, fine, fine, fine. I guess we're going to have to go back port. It's not going to let us, is it? No, it's not, because we have a pot out. God damn it. How does this get jammed? I don't understand. Um, I'm missing something here completely. Um, hmm. Well, I guess we're going to have to restart. Fuck it. Here we go. Still dangling? No. Good. And we have no more lobsters here either. Where are we? Okay, cool. Um, where were we? I think we were here, about in this area here. We'll see really, really quick. Yep. Reckon we were not. Okay, that should have gotten right down on about these guys here. We've got some serious crabbies down here now. Krabby Patties are on the menu, boys. Alright, these aren't crabs. These are lobsters. I'm horrible. And I guess we could do these the same way we did the last, but we can't because these. I got to figure out how these employees work. Um, that was what happened. I hit the R button to let one of the pots go, and then I hit the E button, which is haul pot. That's why we had that hang up, I suppose. We're already further along than we were back then anyway. Go. Buddy, you just ain't moving fast enough. That's all there is to it. Let's go. That should work just fine. It's 10. Man, as long as there are lobsters down there, we are dropping. We see money. That's what we see. We see money. Lots and lots of money. I haven't seen that many crabs since I first started. Or lobsters. I've seen them sporadic, but not all piled up like that. That one might have dropped right here on the edge. I hate that. I don't like it. We'll get over it. Eh. Okay, clear. Is that a pollock down there? Pollock. Stand by. Go. I should put it right there on top of them. Okay, they're starting to spread out more again. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn up this way. And then we're going to turn up this way. Hopefully it works. I got enough separation. I'm pretty sure I got enough separation. And I shouldn't have an issue with crossback. Okay, we've got a couple crabs in the picture here. Go ahead and send you down. Should be on top of that one. Singular freaking lobster. Yeah, but it is what it is. Okay, let's push it back out to the right a little. Oh, my bad. There you go. Be calm. It's not as dense here as it was over on this side. Not even near. I don't want to drop this yet. Now. That should hit these guys. If not, just a little early. They should be headed down, so to the south. So it should work. There's one right there. A couple. Go ahead and throw off. This is our maximum speed in this here boat. Um, Bruh, any reason you're sitting right there other than to just annoy me? I got a feeling you knew better than that. I keep forgetting it's R, not E. I'm so used to hitting E now. 26. Let's keep you guys a little bit close. I don't want you guys that close, but I want y'all all on these money makers on the bottom of the ocean there. Damn it. Should be two more. Okay, you go cook, or you go over here, you go cook. Okay, and as for us, we are going to go here, and then here. Yeah, you like to give yourself a nice wide berth so you can turn around and come back, right? All right. How long have you been down? 2 hours. So we're gonna give you another 18. I'll give you 19 hours. Yeah, we'll give you 19 hours. Oh yeah. I need to make sure he. Are you finished cooking? takes him forever to freaking cook. Look at this guy. I don't know that that's what he's doing, but cooking is supposed to help their stamina and stuff. And I know one of you guys I pushed up a little bit in repairing. Yep, you, Joshy. I don't think I should need to repair right now. I don't think. Man, screw it. I don't understand. That's just weird to me. Anyway, I hope he ate something. Maybe. If okay, I said 19 hours. Alrighty then. Doesn't look like anything changed. Looks like, in fact, it looks like it's damn near the same time. All right. I'm not supposed to leave my spot, am I? Let's put you. Oh wait, you're the one I pushed up. So pot baiting and setting, and sorting crabs. Pot hauling. Um, sorry, buddy. You're my pot hauler. Haul pot. You're gonna be sorting crabs. I think I pushed you up there, didn't I? Sorting crabs. Yeah, you're level 12. You'll get there. Okay. Where's my pots? Hey, dickhead. We weren't done. Bitch. Seriously? Fine. Do it yourself. Alright, where did the buoy go? It's on the wrong side of the ship, of course. Would have been cool if it wound up on the right side of the ship, right? What are you doing? Here I am hitting the gas, and here's the boat. I think I'm just gonna slide to the side. We'll be alright. You watch, Daddy. gotta help these guys, really? I don't like you. I'll keep you. Okay, these two are going to be incapable of doing a round or a quick turn. I thought I could get them to do a turn, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that. I would have to swap them around and make, yeah. And if I put a cage up on the table, they're just going to take it off. So I got to swap their positions and jobs each time they bring in a pod. It's doable. It's just I don't know that it's worth our time. I mean, it is nice to have some employees now. No saying. We haven't had employees, but this one's kind of. Hmm. All right, we ready? It only took half the damn night. Now I done forgot where my buoy was. I thought we were right up on it, but apparently not. Hi, Charlie. What you doing, kitty? Being good? I bet you're not. I bet you're not. I bet you have tortured that cat or that dog like crazy. Kitty has been not very nice to the puppy lately. Yeah, you're a little slow. Let's go. You done? Yeah? All right. Does my crane not work, buddy? Just must not appease him. We are at 1,635 pounds over 4. So it's about 400 pounds per. Yeah, that's not great. But we are getting into thicker areas. I want to help her out, but as you saw when I helped her out a little bit ago, and she finished up what she was doing, she just got rid of the box, and she was just like, "What?" So it forced me to throw one back, which is like throwing 12 back, and the one I had was an absolute keeper. So I don't know. Maybe I don't want to help her. She just be throwing money away. We're at 94.77. That's after 21 pots. Yeah, that's not great, especially for as dense as this area is with lobsters. That you know, it's like, are you sure about that? 94.77 plus what? Tell me. I want to know. 754. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Mm. I just turn this off. It just wants to put these mail things here, and for some reason or another, it just always goes back to set your lobster pot. What? No, stop. Some of these areas are definitely better than others, but yeah. Yeah, you pull against that current. Build muckles. Lots of muckles. Alright, their stability stamina is doing fairly decent. And this is how I'm going to finish up the lobster season right here. Um, I don't see a reason to go after the fishies until, the lobster season is over because honestly, I didn't get started until the very beginning of April anyway. That's when our save started, was the beginning of freaking April. So that gave us 2 whole months to do the lobster fishing, which is okay because if you don't like lobster fishing, at least at the end of those 2 months, you're already starting on other fishes. So that's not a big deal, right? I just kind of know this particular um, set of skills for now, and I wanted to get into the employees so I could figure them out before we started something else. Because we're going to be starting with the line fishing. And I don't want to start line fishing if I don't know what my employees are going to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? What are you going to do? And what happens when I reconfigure this boat to do line fishing? Does all of my equipment just go poof, bye? Nice knowing you. You don't get any more equipment. Because it was set up, I think, for line fishing when we did the demo, but I kind of tore it apart so we can finish up the lobster season. We'll see. That last one was only 393 pounds. Mm, I mean, we're not doing horribly, I don't suppose. We're averaging 400 a pot, though. That's not great. What you doing? I see you. We're at 12,524. I was hoping for 500, 500 pounds per pot, but average. But I don't think we're gonna get it. I really don't think we're gonna get it. Yeah, we would have to get 1,900 pounds over the next two pots. That's definitely not happening. Okay. What you doing? You go and bait and set pots. Actually, no, you go. How about you go prepare bait? If it's not prepared already, I don't. Okay, her stamina is a little lower than his, so I'm gonna let her go rest. You're going to be baiting and setting pots. Okay. Now we're gonna turn around completely. Turn around. And we're gonna do it again. Because we are only at 13,000 out of 44,000, and that's just not gonna cut it. That ain't cutting it today, that ain't cutting it tomorrow. We could have done better on 2 loads. Okay, I don't want to drop there because there's nothing to drop into. Okay, here we go. We're back in the lime life again. What am I hauling? Why in the hell is that there? Again. Stop it, you fucking fruit. God damn it. And if you go over there and just stand there, I'm going to be pissed. That's what he's going to do. He's going to go over there and just stand. Son of a bitch. And there's nothing you can do about it. Go rest. This is freaking just ridiculously stupid. Alright, fine. I'm wasting freaking food here. I'm wasting all sorts of stuff. Come here. What's in you? Anything? Why is there something in you? Alright, now let's try this again. Ew. Bait and sets pots. Yeah. Bait and set pots. The hell are you doing? Oh, okay. You're doing what I told you to do. Damn it, don't do that. Alright. R. Not E. Jesus Christ. Think I'd figure that out by now. No. Can't have that. My bad. I keep pushing E. Why is that even an option? Set baited steel lobster pot. Hollow pot. Why am I... no. Damn it. Put it on cruise control already. This will be our last run. And I'll be done. don't know that that was a good drop. It wasn't a very good spot. That's my fault. Okay, here's some here. And here. There we go. Now. And I hate that the majority of this is in the dark. Um, it's like it doesn't really matter what I do. It's like it's going to be dark. Um, I can start in the middle of the day, but every time we do something, the time gets backed up and backed up and backed up, and it's dark again. Not that I mind. It's just it makes for a really really dark video. Why are you slowing down? Nobody told you to slow down. But we do seem to be running out of lobsters. Not sure how that happened so quickly. They were all just lined up in bunches for us. And then they went poof by. Okay, now. Hold it. Hold it. Now. They should migrate over to it within 24 or within 20 hours. Should. Nothing here. I'm not dropping here. Are we out of them? No, 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 no. Looks like there's still some here. It's just they're much more spread out for some reason. Now. Now. Damn it. Okay, we should be proper distance away. Now we go north. I don't want them too close, but I don't want them too far apart. Okay, water's getting a little deeper out here. Why are you slowing down? Stop it. Boat's trying to be little Mr. Helper today. I noticed you were going too fast, so I decided to slow down for you. No, don't do that. That's worse than my car. Doesn't seem to be quite the same strain that we had before, or the same groupings that we had before, but they're still fairly well grouped up. I'll drop you on the redfish. How's that? Tell the redfish I said hi. Okay, we gotta go this way to maintain separation. We have plenty underneath us. Bring it back a little to the right. Not a lot, just a little. They're still grouped up down here pretty good. They will migrate to the pot, um, and they don't have far to go. Five to go, and we done. And this dude can get some sleep. A lot of downtime. Hold it. Now. I don't know. Might have come a little behind him. Not getting many here. There's one or two here. We're gonna wait till these open up a little. There we go. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see it. I want to see a small group, at least a grouping of some sort. Okay, we got a grouping coming in. And go. That should work. Oh wait, I gotta send him to bed. I can't believe I gotta actually tell you to go sleep, but go to sleep. Did you cook? You didn't cook. Potato, 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 potato. You done? I don't know what else to tell you, brother. Just sleep or something. You cook like crap, I suppose. I no this E F. I forget you can't use this clock. Can you? No, you got to use this clock. Okay, we're just gonna wait 20. Oh, 300 again. Yay. Okay, our employees should be rested. They are. I want you. You're my pot hauler, and you're my sorter. Pretty sure. Sue me if I'm wrong. Either way, you're both fairly equally qualified, so yeah, you'll be fine. There it is, way over there. Flashy flash. Yeah, you're right. I got him. I mean, look, it looks so crowded down there, doesn't it? Wasn't that crowded when we put them down there? I'll tell you that right now. All right, read all, exit. That last one was 414. Where? Okay. 606. I mean, you can't say they're not getting time off. I mean, they got 19 hours of sleep. Um, that's a whole day, and I have yet to really even work them that hard. And trust me, that day's coming. Um, well, no, it's not. Well, it might be, depending on the long line fishes and stuff like that. Da 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 da. Good. That last one was 756. That's what I like to see. I don't want to see a bunches of these lobster people. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Yeah. I don't know that it matters to him that he's pulling against the current so much because he's his stamina is really high. But then again, he doesn't really do a whole lot. All he does is pull the cage up and stands there. That's it. Um, all right. In the reverses we go. In the reverses we go. Oh, there we go. Can we just leave it at 0 there? Yeah. Okay. I mean, it doesn't seem to affect his stamina too much. Granted, he was, I don't know, 60% when we came off the first run. Um, but putting them down doesn't take much stamina from either one of them. In fact, I'm I'm not really sure where the stamina issues come from so far yet. I mean, I'm sure if I push them, it'll happen. But supposedly, if you have them cook, it does increase their stamina. Although we haven't exactly seen that. We've had them go in there and attempt to cook, but um, I don't know what they're doing. Um, it doesn't appear to be having any effect on them. I see the green thing going up over their picture, but by the time that thing's fully green, they're well, they're gonna have to go back to work. It doesn't take 20 hours for them to freaking cook, does it? I mean, if it does, then maybe we need to send them back to school some more because they suck. Well, they're cooking anyway. Take it, buddy. There you go. We're at 17,000 pounds. Not reverse. We don't want reverse. Just put it in neutral, buddy. Can we just have neutral? Probably not. No. That must have been where we went around that boat. Couple dead areas. Would you stop it? Dang. Stop that too. Dang. Trying to exit out of your freaking mail and it's wanting to go to pause. No. Next. Okay. You're on the back side of the boat, huh? Yo. What you doing with my pot over there? I reckon that's me in the wheelhouse, sir. Yep, I done growed up and I'm a big boy now. I figured 3.4 to 4 miles, or 3 to 4 miles an hour is probably not going to hurt him too much. He gets it up, and then she starts working on it. By the time she's done, we're creeping up on the other buoy. Um, I'm pretty sure we've turned. The map's just like, uh-uh. I mean, check us out. We're turning. There we go. Here we go with this darkness again. There it is. Oh, really? You didn't want to tell me about that one, huh? 98 pounds. That's what we caught that last one. 229 this one. Game thinks it's getting away with this, huh? Huh? Is the sun coming up yet? No. It ain't been 3 hours yet. You swear it took longer to get here and do all this than 3 hours, but no, it doesn't. Okay, she's got to be about done. And this was a longer leg. Bingo. But I think what I saw with the last ship was if you come out here and you set all of this, and then you go to the dock while your stuff is soaking, um, apparently the system registers that you don't have any gear, so you could literally buy 30 more pots, right? Um, as long as you don't have more than 30 on the boat at any given time. But that's where the problem starts, right? You'd have to leave your pots out here, and I don't know if it would register for like the next boat, like if you swapped over from one boat to the next. If you'd be able to say, take this boat out here and drop off all this, buy another boat, and then come out here and pick up these pots with the new boat. I don't know if it'll let you do that. It might. But it definitely seemed to want me to buy more pots before leaving port, even though I had them out here soaking. It was like, you sure you want to exit? You don't have no equipment. Well, I do have equipment. Don't drop off so fast. Come on now. Um, hey, boat, you want to go straight for me? Thank you. It was just circuitously coming around. It's like, come on now. Caught me napping. Good on you. No, I said a bump. I didn't say pushy push. Let's go. Just a little bump. Should be coming up on just about finished there, I think. I don't know. I never hope, but I always hope for the bottomless freaking pot. You know what I'm saying? We're almost up to number 24. I don't know. I think this is 25,000 pounds. Um, Even though you got all these lobsters down here, we're not getting much in the way of weight. This is 60 pots and 25,000. Yeah, that we were doing better on our starter ship, I think. So we made 2 rounds with 12. That was 24 pots, and we went in with what was it, 14,000 pounds or something like that. Out of 24 pots, we're up to uh, 30, 55, and we're barely 25,000. So, hmm, I don't know. Employees might just need a little more training. That's fine. We'll get them some more training. There we go. Next. Hopefully they get better with training. Although I don't think the sorter can get any faster. I think she's already maxed out, which is why she is where she is. That was fast. That might have been an extra long line too. Okay, got eyes on the target. Let's push up the speed just slightly. We've been lagging a little bit. There we go. We've been the one that's been behind so far. Not that far behind. Okay, this one's a little longer of a leg here. So when he gets that up, I'm going to have to speed it up. I can see it way out there. Okay, let's speed it up a little. Get us up to about 5, maybe 6. Don't be creeping on the speed now. Don't do that. At least this one's a lot more responsive than the last boat. It really is. The difference is like night and day. You hit the button, the boat does something. It doesn't just sit there and wait to spool up. It actually moves. Um, it's a better boat. Okay, and we have one last one, and it's in sight. We got a good speed going right now, so we're just going to keep this speed and chug on across the ocean here. What's that say? 27,000? Yeah, we suck. Well, I mean, it's not horrible. It was better than we were getting with our last boat by about 3,000 as far as maximum, but it took 60 to get it when you can get it, with the other boat by yourself and just, I don't know. I'm thinking 48. Okay, so let's see what we got going down. Okay, you, um, buckshot, go cook. No, not you, not you, not you. Shit. Yo, go back here. You, why are you standing there? You don't have anything to do. You go cook. I don't know why he was showing all green there. Maybe he was because he was resting. Maybe that's what that green's for. Why aren't you doing anything? Oh, do that. I had her under the wrong job there. You done? She's done. All right, you go rest. You just, I guess you can just cook. I don't know what else to tell you, brother. Finance. Fish prices. All right. So, $7.40 in Inglehead. 986 Umeth. 1015 Lunenburg. 1015 Lunenburg. 1018 Lockport. 1018 Lockport. 1018 Lockport. We're going to Lockport. Where the hell was Lockport again? Is it the one up here? That's Yarmouth. That's Digby? Damn it. There we go. Yeah, we're going to sell our stuff here. Oh, Undersized lobsters, really? Damn it. That's still a lot of money for a couple days. I think 4 days they made $4,000 for one and 3,700 for the other. But I mean, they're looking for a full year, so undersized, $281,000. That's good money. We'll take it. Turn tootin' every day of the week. I don't need to see that. Fishing gear, buy bait, refill that. We don't need anything else there. No. Town. Um, don't need anything in the town. Dock. Upgrade. No, we don't need upgrades. I think we already got everything. Yeah. Maintenance. Gas. $1,500 in gas. $20 in that. You know. Shipyard rigging. We're already equipped for that. We can just go with the, if you need to go back to Longline, you can just equip it rather than buy it again, which is nice to see. So apparently we store our equipment here at the docks. That's always a good idea. Okay, and now we've seen the new boat, the Lenore. Okay, we can call it Lenore. This is the inside of our boat. It is now that time. Where's the longhand or the shorthand at? I'd say it's 5:25. So here's where they cut up your bait. And I don't know where they go when they're not at work. They come in here and they just like they go into the cabinet or something. Here, let me put myself away for you. Yeah, that or this is just how they get to the bunks down under the deck. I don't know. If I hit this, right back inside I go. All right. So anyway, we've made our way up a little bit in the money world. I think. Wow, we're just out here floating around. God only knows where the hell we think we're going. Yeah, the boat just. I'm sorry, guys. The boat just likes you. That's all. I quick traveled back to one of these ports a little while ago, and I wound up sitting on top of another boat. um, that was a little odd. I didn't think that was quite possible, but yep, it happened. All right, let's hang out here in Yarmouth, and we're done. We are finished. All right, so thanks for stopping by, and hope you enjoyed our little ride and picking up some lobsters. So anyway, hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day.